talked about this a little bit on the YouTube channel, but I don't think I've been this open about the process yet. So for a while, we have been increasing our coaching prices by $100 per hour per month. And what that email sequence looked like to our list is we would send one value-packed email a week and then one email with a little case study and talking about how the price is going to increase in 15 days, in 10 days, and 1 day. And that served us well over the last 3-4 months. Here is our current coaching page. Looks like it's bugging a little bit. There's an extra space here, but this is our current coaching page. You see here, prices increased to $815 in 10 days. Right now it's at $715, selling right through PayPal.me. And that served us well, but I realized a little while ago with a precipitous drop in sales that this is not a sustainable strategy. And I would prefer if my time was a little bit more accessible because our clients get a lot of success from talking with me. So in this video, I want to talk about what our new pricing is and do a review of this tool that we found called Bumpsale, which is the backbone of our new pricing system for right now. The new pricing, if you want to see, here's our new landing page. And by the way, I'm going to show you this new landing page. If it's completely different by the time this YouTube video runs, please do not leave hateful comments in the YouTube comment section, all right? I'm sick of it. Just assume, something else happened. Ask questions about it. Don't stop watching the videos or threaten anything, please. By the way, from a moral and ethical point of view, we are refunding anyone who bought $715 coaching or $815 coaching down to the $615 coaching price. That just seemed fair. So without further ado, here's the new coaching landing page. Looks very similar. One key difference, it says book an hour with Alex at $415, and then pricing starts at $415 and increases by $25 with every consulting hour purchased. Prices reset to $415 at midnight PST on the 1st of each month. Then you've got our normal landing page experience here, or consult video. I've helped companies generate over 100 million in new B2B customers, some after just a 60-minute call. How would that change your business and your life? It's time to transform your agency. Let's triple your revenue and charge what you're worth. Oh man. You ever have this experience where you realize you're coming off as a fucking scam? I will help you grow your business considerably. I gotta record all new videos, but this has converted. It has converted pretty well. Maybe that means I've grown as a person. Who knows? Anyway, book an hour with Alex at $415, and this is powered by Bumpsale. It says $415, you put in your billing information here, it charges through Stripe, and it counts down. Every person that buys, like it says down here, will increase the price by 25, so $415 is what the first person will get, the second person will get $440, third person will get $465, etc. 8 people in will get $615, and it'll just continue from there. So it's a more sustainable version of the price increase strategy that we've been running, and it's automated. Before, when we were boosting our prices by $100 every month, it required a lot of work on our end. We had to be awake at a certain time to boost the prices up. We actually missed that deadline 2 or 3 times, and I had to aggressively ping Ronaldo and Div to get those numbers up, but this is more sustainable now. Bumpsale was recommended to me by my friend ZLE, the ZLE on Instagram. He runs an apparel company for businesses. They basically do custom clothing for companies, stuff like this. And so he knew about this tool, recommended it. I love it. Bumpsale, what they do is they allow you to do this feature where somebody can buy at $415, and then as soon as they buy, it increases the price for the next buyer and for the next buyer and for the next buyer. I had this idea independently while shopping for art, going to contract negotiations with a bunch of these art galleries and then backing out at the last second just to see what their sales processes are. But the way that artists will do prints, lithographs, is this. So they'll paint an original painting, and then they'll make, let's say, 10 copies of that painting in a very high quality print. And they'll sign each one of those, and they'll number them 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. And they'll only have those 10, they'll never make new ones. And if they do make new ones, they have a new numbering system. So what they do is, let's say the first 1 out of 10 sells for $1,000. As soon as that one sells, the price of all the other ones go up. So now it's $2,000 for whoever buys the second print. And then it's $3,000, $4,000, and it just increases over time. Well, actually, I thought, why don't we do that for everything in our business? And I was recommending it to a bunch of friends who told me it's crazy and they're not gonna do it for their business. So I thought, what better way to see if an idea is stupid or not than testing it on my own business first? I am the crash test dummy here. It was very easy to set up in lead pages, which is what we use for our coaching landing pages. And the Bumpsale founder was actually nice enough to record a tutorial video about how to install it on lead pages. Did this for free because he's a nice dude. I'll tell you the one thing I don't like about Bumpsale after I show you this video.
First thing we're going to want to do, head over to Bumpsale. On this installation instructions page, you're just going to grab this little script, copy that. We're going to head back over to the lead pages. On the left-hand side here under page tracking, you're going to head to analytics. And then down here at the bottom, immediately before the closing body tag, we're going to paste that JavaScript snippet that we had. Let's go ahead and save that. We're going to head then to our widget section. And we're actually going to go ahead and just drop an HTML widget right in here. And we're going to head back to Bumpsale, grab this link, and then over here, we're going to edit this guy, paste it, and that's going to be our button. Save it. You know, obviously you can customize this however you like. This text here is what's going to show up on the button. Save that. Real quick, I'm going to preview it. You should see our Bumpsale text come up. Okay, and here's our button. So if we click this button now, we should get our checkout modal, and everyone can check out as expected. Close it, closes down.
That was Conrad Decker, founder of Bumpsale. I'm gonna follow him on Twitter. There we go. Conrad Decker on Twitter. So he was nice enough to do that video. We have it all set up, and now I'll tell you the one thing I don't like about Bumpsale, which is the pricing model. Bumpsale allows you to start for free, which is great, but the way that they do pricing is not a flat fee per month, which is what I thought it would be, but it's actually a percentage of sales. I don't know what the percentage is, and it might change after this video, but the coaching revenue that we recommend would put our Bumpsale price, the amount that we're gonna pay Conrad, at about $200 a month, which we are gonna run with for now. But as soon as we can come up with another option that's maybe $10 or $15 a month, we will switch to that because of the pricing for what this is. And I'm sure that's amazing from a business point of view for Conrad, but that's where we are. I also talked to a couple friends and recommended Bumpsale to them. One who runs marketing at a quick growing startup where they do have 100 of their product that they sell every month and they increase the price on it as it sells. Exact thing that Bumpsale is used for, and he's the marketing manager over there. He told me he would not pay a percentage of revenue for this. He would pay a flat monthly fee. So there is a business opportunity for Conrad and for Bumpsale, but let's see if he does the math. He might be making more. I assume he's making way more doing it like this. All the trade-offs, you know, business is a bunch of trade-offs. Bumpsale pricing like this allows them to have less users and make more revenue. If you go the other way, you're gonna have a lot more customers, a lot more users, but potentially less revenue. And more customers usually means more headache, especially if it's $15, $20 a month, as we know from our simple apps. Appsbysimple.com, by the way, is our other app company where we do Shopify plugins. So that's Conrad, and that's Bumpsale. If you want consulting with me, the page is x27marketing.com/consult. We can go through everything about your business. If you want free stuff, I'm about to tell you where you can get it. If you want the actual proposal that we use for Lorelia Pictures, how we sell video production services, that is over at experiment27.com/proposal. If you want the questions that we use for new customers at Experiment27, how we qualify our lead generation clients and marketing clients, that is at experiment27.com/discovery. And if you run a digital agency, you sell to businesses, and you want enterprise clients, you want to meet with billion-dollar brand, that is what we do at Experiment27. We help agencies get billion-dollar clients. I'm Alex Berman. Thanks for watching.